Now, here's your Storm Tracker weather forecast with Chief Forecaster Bob McGuire.
Good evening, everybody. We're going to start off tonight with stuff that just almost looks like a beautiful reflection. This is a picture from Tim Maxwell, Yellowstone Lake on Yellowstone National Park. Cool looking picture. Boy, look at the sunset there. Gorgeous. Take a look at this one here. This comes from Ranchester, Wyoming. This is a rotary pond. And just look at the perfect reflection of the tree and the house there. Just cool looking picture. Thanks. Florence Sundquist sent that into us. Here's the way things are shaping up in Billings right now. Not a bad night for us. Take a look. Here's what we have. 54 degrees, partly cloudy skies. Still a little on the breezy side. Our winds are out of the west at about 20 miles per hour. And our reported high today, well, today was a good one. 70 degrees, huh? 56 your normal high. The record was 79 back in 1999. Record low was 19 back in 1975 or 76. You'll notice here no precip to talk about, but as you'll notice for the month, we're still a little bit behind normal for there. For the year, we're at 1426, so it means we're still way ahead of normal. Only need a bit 1233 to be caught up the average. Our current temps right now are mostly into the 30s and 40s out in the western part of the state. Some 50s along the high line. Back here in eastern Montana, a lot of 50s here as well, but we're still into the 40s in northern Wyoming. Sheridan 42. As you see right now, these are reported highs today, mostly into the 60s, but Billings and Havre both got into the 70s. It was a pretty good day today, but we are looking for temperatures to get even warmer tomorrow before a new cold front drops in from Canada. But in the meantime, look at how gusty it is. Still winds anywhere from like 20, 18, 26 miles per hour, 24 miles per hour at Livingston. Here in Billings, we still have a 20 mile per hour wind. So it's still a little breezy on the eastern slopes of the divide tonight. These winds are expected to step up to about maybe 40, 50, maybe even 60 miles per hour tomorrow evening. But in the meantime, here's what's happening for us tonight. We just have a little bit of some high clouds rolling in from cutback, a little upper level disturbance moving through, producing a few high clouds, and that is about it. We'll pull back and show you the big story. It's a giant ridge of high pressure that's starting to build into the Pacific Northwest. As it does so, it's going to make it a little breezy until this high pressure cell settles over us. But also at the same time, that jet stream is jamming up a lot of the cold air up in Canada. We have high pressure cell here pushing it back up, but watch what happens tomorrow. Some of that next cold front goes around us and heads in towards the Dakotas, but then this high pressure cell here starts dropping farther south. Once that happens, a new cold front drops through, and by 6 p.m., we're looking at that system getting very close to the Billings area. Rain, snow, and even colder temperatures moving behind it. Snowy conditions in the morning, and then that whole thing pushes on down to maybe Dallas by the time 6 p.m. gets here on Thursday night, and then the sunny skies return later in the day on Thursday. In the meantime, here's what you'll see as far as snowfall here in the Billings area. I think more be just kind of like a dusting is all we'll see on a Thursday morning, and that'll be about it. Some of the higher amounts, maybe Bozeman about half an inch, 3/4 of an inch over at Cody. Elsewhere, just light dusting, and that's about it. So it's going to be a fast-moving Alberta clipper, so we're not going to see a lot of moisture and a lot of time here. In the meantime, 30s and 40s out in the west tonight, back to the 40s in most cases, maybe a few 30s back here with clearing skies. Then for tomorrow, we get right back up into the 70s. A few places like Hardin and Broadus will get into the 80s. Sheridan, 80 degrees tomorrow, and the far west, 60s out there as well. So here's what you'll see tonight at 10 o'clock. I should say at midnight, it'll be 53 degrees with clearing skies. Winds still howling a little bit. In the morning, 23 mile per hour winds with clear skies. Turning cloudy by 6 p.m. That'll be that new cold front moving through. Winds gusting to 36 miles per hour. Next 7 days, it'll be 76 degrees on Wednesday. We cool down that night to about 35 degrees. Look for snow in the morning on Thursday. 42 for the high, 52 on Friday. And then as we head into the weekend, back to the 60s. But then next week, as we finish out the month of October, back to the 40s. And then on Halloween, a 30% chance for rain and snow showers. Let's go back to the desk.